Hello, everybody. Welcome back to HS Game Time Late Night. It is time to talk to one of the stars of the night, a game that we didn't have highlights from, so we're glad we're talking to the man of the hour. It's Hayden Gavett, the quarterback from Centennial, fresh off a huge win against Mater Dei. Hayden, are you there? Or hold on, we're getting him on the line. Dave Zink is ready.
We're gonna.
Hayden, are you there?
Yes, I am.
So a huge win for you guys especially after that St. Bonnie heartbreaker at home last week. You guys going to Mater Dei, a game that you guys probably think is really a must-win situation. Down at halftime, what are you thinking?
Well, we just needed to stick to the game plan and stick with the run and have our O-linemen do what they do, and it worked out for us.
Hayden, Will Holden here. Just chatting a little bit about the offensive line and about getting the running game going. Romello Goodman is a guy that got held, is usually a workhorse for you guys, got held to 63 yards on the ground tonight. Did that mean that you kind of had to pick things up a little bit?
No, it was just how the defense played us. Our offense did very well and open, and the read, because of how well Romello is, took him, so it had me for the run.
Sure. And I mean, you're a guy that likes to run the ball. We saw you. I got a chance to see a little bit in that spring game. You're a guy that likes to make one cut and get up the field. Were there a lot of those lanes open to get up the field tonight?
Yes, sir. Our O-lineman did a great job tonight, and like I said, Romello did a great job carrying out his fakes, and it was just open. And
just chat a little bit about, Chris mentioned you guys had your moments where you're behind tonight. Talk about the way the team reacted. I mean, Centennial is obviously a team that's used to winning. Was there any sort of a cause for concern as things kind of got away from you guys just a little bit tonight?
Oh, no, not at all. We worked hard for so long, and we knew that we had it in us to come back, and so we just kept fighting, and it played out for us.
0-2 a start. If you guys had done that, not something that happens at Centennial. You guys were probably viewing that as an unacceptable scenario.
Yes, sir.
But Mater Dei being what they are was, just talk about the matchup. I mean, two huge matchups first 2 weeks. Does it get much better than that for a guy that's coming in trying to make his mark?
Oh, yeah, Mater Dei was a great team tonight, and they played very well. So it was a very tough game, and a good one, too.
Talk about your supporting cast. I mean, you got quite the task trying to replace a guy like Michael Eubanks this year. Talk about, have you felt the pressure at all? Has there been anybody, that's come to you and said, we need you to have a huge year this year?
No, not at all. I mean, it's my turn to lead the team, so now I have to lead my team and get us our CIF championship and try to get into that state bowl, because that's our goals.
Last week after that loss to St. Bonnie, what'd you guys kind of do to make sure that you didn't hang your heads and you guys were ready to go for this game tonight?
Well, I mean, it was a very tough loss, but it still didn't change our goals. So we just kept working, and we tried fixing all the mistakes we made, and we came out and we were ready.
Mater Dei quarterback Ryan McMahon sacked 6 times tonight. How happy are you that you had your offensive line and not his?
Yeah, I mean, our defensive line is really, really good with Nata and Milo and Bullets and Garrett, just all of them in battle. They really played very well tonight, and it helped us get the win.
And I mean, everybody kind of has a different experience for seasons. I mean, last year you were on the bench for the most part as your team marched to that state title game. Talk about the experience last year for you. What was it like? What would you learn? What was just talk about the whole deal watching it from the sideline.
Oh yeah, I mean, you learn a lot just sitting, watching, learning from other guys, and I think it is a good experience because you become better from that, and you learn how everything works. You get to see it, and I mean, I think it's a good experience.
And you got kind of emerged this year. I mean, we've heard some rumors that you guys had as many as 200, 300 kids trying out for the football team this year. Talk about that whole process and just how huge football has become at Centennial.
Yeah, I mean, there were a lot of kids trying out, and it's a huge thing at our school, but all of our sports are very good at our school. Our basketball went to state, our wrestling won CIF, and then us. So, I mean, there's competition between all sports. So we all want that championship. So There's a lot of competition.
I'm guessing being the quarterback at Centennial has its perks. Probably not hard to find a homecoming date.
No, I have my girlfriend.
Oh, there you go. The safe play. We like to hear that.
Just chat a little bit too. I heard you getting down a little bit. Were you still on the bus when I called you the first time?
Yes, I was.
What's going on in the what's on the playlist, the Centennial playlist right now?
What do you mean?
The Centennial iTunes playlist.
What do you guys got on the iPod?
Oh, all kinds of stuff. There's some I can't even tell you what it is.
Not safe for airtime.
But if you had to pick one, that's PG enough that might encompass what the Huskies have become or what you guys.
What would be the Husky walk-up song
exactly.
if you guys had one?
Mm-hmm.
I think our song is still Bring 'Em Out.
Yeah.
I believe that's still our
classic
song when we come out on the field.
Very much a classic.
Well, am I not mistaken? You guys have Chaparral next, right?
Yes, sir.
And that's going to be a team, that they've had a couple rough losses. That they're going to be hungry for a win, and a team that has a lot of talent. I'm sure you guys are also going to be ready to go in that game because you definitely want to probably win out the rest of the year, I'm guessing, is your goal.
Yes, sir. We have to win out, but it's going to be a tough game. Chaparral, like you said, they have a lot of athletes. They're well coached, and they're a really good team, so it's going to be tough, but we're just going to have to really work hard and come out with the W.
And then lastly, kind of wrapping things up here, Hayden, you mentioned that you have to win. There was some talk last week about, State Bowl implications, after, a loss in week one like you guys had against State Bonaventure. Do you really feel like that? I mean, obviously, as somebody on a team like that, Centennial, you can never think that is out the window. But was it kind of a bummer? I mean, do you think that State Bowl should be decided in the first week of the season?
No, I think it's. I mean, like we talked to the guys and everything, and everybody was so bummed out, thinking that we can't get in anymore, and it's not like that. I mean, even if you do go undefeated, it's not like it's automatic for you to go in. And so you can't focus on that. That's something you can't control. The only thing you can control is how you play and winning CIF. So that's been our goal all year, and that's what we've been working hard to do.
And we just got to go ahead. I mean, is there a sense of urgency now that after that first loss?
Oh yes, sir. There always has been. So, I mean, it really hasn't changed for us. It just showed all the mistakes we made and how much we need to work on to get better.
What was the message for Coach Logan after last week's game?
Say that again? What
was the message from Coach Logan after last week's game concerning all that?
Just basically saying what I was saying, how we played a very good team, and we made a lot of mistakes, so we have to work hard in cleaning that up. And offense, I think there was 3 possessions where we didn't score, so we had opportunities to score, so we had got to work on that. And just, all around the team, we didn't play that well, so we just been practicing real hard to try to accomplish that and get all of the mistakes out of the way.
Mimicking the words of his coach is never a bad move.
Yes, sir. All right, well, Hayden, it wasn't a bad move having you on the show. You were excellent tonight. We thank you for joining us. Good luck against Chaparral next week. We know you guys will be ready to play.
Oh, thank you.
All right.